down into the ash hole. Ugh. So trusting of them as well. I don't know why. Very similar to the Anor Londo. I think obviously it's the same dudes, but the way that light just comes in. Oh my god. Ringed city. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for letting me ride on. Thanks for riding with Demon Air. My god. The in-flight meal was beautiful. One of the bits in my mouth. Oh, God. I also ate a turd. I think it was a croissant. Oh, no, not a turd, dude. But it seems suspicious. Someone leaving one just lying around on the ground. Oh. Yes, that might not have been a croissant. Imagine going through life thinking that's how croissants were made. Hey, Dad. Want to whip me up a croissant in the real quick? Hey, don't worry, son. Dad's had his coffee this morning. You want to get a croissant real soon. Oh, no. Dad. Bro. Growing up, down on the old pastry farm. Oh, no. The pastry farm. Oh, no. This here is what we call the butthole, and that makes the croissant. Now everyone open up. Sometimes the croissant is runny, sometimes the croissant is solid. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh no, Dad. I don't like liquid croissant. You can't hold it. Why do you always have to make it in soup form? When I go around Martin's house, his dad makes the best croissants. They're never liquid. They said I was crazy when I told them I had an idea on saving on plumbing costs. Now look at me. The cheapest bills in town. Hurry up, boy. You gotta drive that eclair into town. Oh, no. Oh, I thought those were like bull sacks on their back. I'm like, what is this nutsack doing here? Was not. I can safely say they did not have nutsacks on their back. Oh my god. Man, that's... If you could relocate your nuts to anywhere on your body, where would you relocate them? That's the question, you know? I don't know if there is a better place to put them, though. On the forehead. If you fucking headbutted something, though, like, that would fucking hurt. Jesus Christ. And the lawless, those baker boys and their free-range bagels. Bagels? They sit on the bagel to make the to make the eclair, I'm pretty sure. That's what they call the toilet seat, the bagel. It's got a hole in it. It's a bagel. They don't know what things are actually called, so they just keep like naming things to the closest pastry. Oh, 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 get him in the face, get him in the face, get him in the face. Oh, man, there we go. He couldn't stop the fire. It was always burning. Oh, man. What a rude dragon. Like, why is he so mad as well? Like, I didn't even do nothing to him. He came out to me breathing and fight. These dragons, man, they're wondering why people want to keep killing them. Maybe if they had better etiquette. Maybe if they started leaving croissants on the floor for people, maybe they wouldn't be so mad and try to kill them all the time. You know, if they ever thought about that? No. They never do. They just want to be rude and murder all the time. It's kill, kill, kill. That's all they think about. It's murder, 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 murder. And if they didn't start fights with me, I wouldn't even bother with them. I hate it. I go outside, I look at my car, it's been eaten up by a dragon. I say, oh my god, not again. I have to call the insurance company. They're like, what's going on? I'm like, a dragon's eaten my car again. Again, yep, same dragon. I go around the house, I knock on his door, I say to him, hey, did you eat my car? He's like, no, I didn't eat your car. I look in his front room, there's my number plate. I'm like, why's my number plate in your front room? He goes, I don't know. Someone must have put it there. Really, because you live alone, dragon. You think I can't put 2 and 2 together? I can. It's 5. I wonder how many films were filmed in color but released in black and white during the crossover. All right, the meatball marinara coming out. I mentioned it on the last stream, but obviously for people that didn't hear. Yeah, I watched a film last night. I watched like the last 20 minutes of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy because I hadn't seen that yet and never finished it. I watched it, like started it the other day and then I finished it last night. And then the film I watched last night from like 1950s was The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's decent. It's a decent film. It's fine. It's weird seeing people. They had it was like a lady in it, like the main lady, the main actress. I was like, oh, she's pretty. So let's look her up. How old is she now? Because she's got to be like old. Clearly, she's dead. Like, sorry to bring you down real quick, but that's how old she was. I mean, you got to assume, though, like, the 1950s, like, how old was she? Like, probably in her 20s, 30s when she did the film, so... Died in 2011. 2003 is another. 2003. You want to know how old this lady is? She's dead. What a way to announce it. Like, that's an age. Yeah, so I was once 1, I was once 5, I was once 72, and then, yeah, last week I just turned dead. Did you count how many circles were on her fingers when you did the autopsy? Yeah, and it turns out the age she was dead. I'm forever 15. No, you're not. That was a really small age to go for that. I don't know. I should have gone higher. I really should have gone higher. Oh, and you could tell that there was a drought when she was 13. Wait, what? A drought? A drought in what? There was no croissants. The bakery had run out. Oh, from the rings on her finger. Right, yeah, of course. Right, sorry. My own stupidity. We looked at the rings on her finger. We found out that she's dead. There was a drought when she was 13. And she loved cupcakes. She couldn't get enough of cupcakes. And Justin Bieber. She wasn't big on Jason Derulo, though. Not a big fan. Really, you could tell she loved cupcakes from the way that she had the rings on her finger. No, she died from eating too much icing, and she was surrounded in cupcake wrappers. So we just put those two together. But we did know the rest from the rings. We like to say she died from frosting overload. I guess there is such a thing as being too sweet. Oh my god. This doctor, man. We should have babies that... Okay, actually, now that I think about it, I was gonna suggest that we have babies that sit in the confession booths and listen to people, because they can't tell anyone anything, so, like, you can confess your sins without people knowing, you know? But then I thought, maybe we shouldn't keep babies in churches. maybe we shouldn't do that. That's... Alright. I kind of saw the error of my ways within a few seconds. They're taking my baby away. No, it's his turn for confession, woman. I was gonna say like ma'am or something, and I just went for woman. I'm sorry, sir, but today is your baby's confession day. But he hasn't done anything yet. No, but I have. Someone needs to listen to these sins. The ears of the innocent it must befall upon. Yeah, so I went on to Ethan's stream for a lighthearted laugh, and he was talking about dying babies. And I don't mean like dipping them in paint. No. That would have been funny. Talking about all the toxic chemicals that they would probably try to eat. Oh, that's fun. That's family fun. That's fun time. Do you know what's funny? You admit some real bad shit, and then the next thing you hear from the booth over, you go like, I need to confess to you, I've killed several men. Oh no, you really shouldn't have said that. You've set the baby off. The baby did not care for that confession. I reckon the babies wouldn't even, they wouldn't be good at confession, because they would probably just put their own goals first. Like, the guy would go, like, I've killed 7 men, and he'd be like, whatever. And then he'd go, and I stopped a baby from breastfeeding by distracting its mother. Like, that would be it. The baby would be off. As soon as it comes down to baby issues, the babies have to start getting mad again, don't they? Just the sound of immediate anger from the other side when you're going to confess your weaknesses. Yeah, absolutely. I blew up a truck of binkies. Oh my god, dude. You shouldn't have said it. My daughter asked me to read her a bedtime story, and I told her I was too tired. Oh my god, you're gonna set the baby off, dude. You're gonna set the baby off. You better read that daughter a bedtime story. Otherwise, that baby gonna stop listening to your confessions. You gotta make things right with the baby. I'm so sorry for what I confessed yesterday, Father. I know it might have been a bit too heavy for your heart to hear. Don't apologize to me. Apologize to Father McBaby. His mum will be pushing him in any moment now. Here he is in his pram. I imagine Boss Baby would go to baby confession, just so he could find out secrets of the other the other businesses and use them in his way to get up the corporate ladder. What does that? What kind of law does that? That's blackmail, isn't it? If someone went to confession, and then you used confession to like get them to do shit that you want them to do, that's blackmail. But if someone goes to confession and they confess to like killing like 4 dudes last night, right? Surely you have to report them. You can't just like not report that. I know who killed those 4 men, Father McPoliceman. The policeman's a father as well, and he's called Father McPoliceman. I know who killed those 4 boys last night, Father McPoliceman. I can tell you, but it is gonna cost you 7 Bibles. I didn't know what he was thinking when Father McBaby changed the songs of the church. But now that I think about it, Baby Shark really is a good religious song. Baby Shark, do-do-do-do-do, he died for our sins, do-do-do-do-do, Baby Shark, do-do-do-do-do, died for our sins. The hands on Christ go. Go hammer, 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 hammer. Hammer, 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 the feet on Christ go. Hammer, 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 the nails in day long. Remember the Romans killed Jesus. They killed Jesus. They killed Jesus. Father McBaby says to do 5 baby sharks and give the nose back. That's very funny. Give the nose back. That's very funny. I like that. I've got your nose, Father McBaby. I've got your nose. Right, that's it. Cut the shit, mate. Come on, you know, I'm Father McBaby, but I'm 47 now. If you fucking take my nose one more time, I will deck you. I liked Father McBaby better when he was younger. He didn't put up as much of a fight when I took his nose. Father McBaby never realized that they didn't actually just take his nose. He keeps thinking that they literally have his nose. I will deck you, mate. I don't know why we didn't change my name. My last name isn't McBaby. So I don't know why you still call me Father McBaby. I'm not a baby anymore. Yes, I'm still breastfed, but I'm not a baby anymore. I'm 47. I've got a wife and kids. My mum only comes round on the weekends. Jesus Christ. Today, breaking news. Man denies child breastfeeding due to the booby milk being too tasty and keeping it for himself. I thought that little fucker could be bottle fed. I'm gonna have the... Look, I married my wife. I should get her milk instead. He can fuck her for himself, you know. I don't give a shit how old he is and how much nutrients he needs. He can have the fucking bottle. I told my wife when I married her boobs were for me and me only. She knew the deal. I knew the deal. Where am I going? Ah, Batman. I see you've gone with the pink sprinkled donut. And your shirt is pink. Yeah, you're not confining to the laws of the power plant. Can someone do that? It's Homer. It's like Homer, but he's not Homer. He's Batman, and it's the pink sprinkled donut, pink shirt episode. And then he like becomes an outcast from the workers, and everyone else would be Bane. Batman, the pink sprinkled donut. Hell yeah, that wouldn't be funny at all. I'll just tell you right now, if I saw that, I probably would not laugh. I should watch that episode. I can't remember it that well, but it was probably decent. It's classic Simpsons. Can someone replace The Simpsons with a bunch of different Samsung phones and products? Lisa's a fridge, but like a new mobile. Marge is a TV. Homer would be the TV. Marge is like a coffee pot. Oh my god, she'd be the kettle. And when she goes like, it's the kettle brewing. Oh yeah.